Today discussion topic is feedback mechanism. What is feedback amplifier? If a amplifier has feedback path, excite from output to input, that the amplifier is treated as feedback amplifier. Feedback is a parameter which quantifies the amount of the feedback given is feedback amplifier. Feedback factor is equal feedback signal divided by input signal. Once again, this is Julian. Now, what is the feedback amplifier? If a amplifier has feedback path exist from output to input, that the amplifier treated as a feedback amplifier. Feedback is a parameter which quantification that amount of the feedback given is a feedback amplifier. Feedback a factor that is equal to feedback signal divided by input signal. What is the negative and positive feedback? Positive feedback, if feedback from the output to inputs given is such is ways that introduce of feedback amplifier resists the overall gain, then any feedback is treated as negative feedback. Once again చూడండి, if feedback from output to input is given in a way that the introduce from the feedback in the amplified resists the overall gain, the feedback is treated as negative feedback. Second one is a positive. If feedback from output to input given is such in a way that the introductions the overall gain, then the feedback is treated as positive feedback. Feedback from output to input is given in such in a way that the introduction of the feedback in amplifier increase the overall gain, that the feedback is treated as positive feedback. What are the advantages and disadvantages of negative feedback? Some of the advantages of the negative feedback, that is input resistance increases, input resistance input resistance increases, output resistance is decreases, bandwidth increases, nonlinear distortion decreases, frequencies directions decreases, sensitivity will be decreased, gain is stability. First one is input resistance is increases, then input resistance will be increases, the gain will be decreases. The gain will be decreases, then the output is will be decreases. So then the input resistance will be increases, means the current voltage is will be decreases with respect to resistance. Output resistance decreases. In the same way, similarly, input resistance will be increases, then the output resistance will be decreases. Because of the resistance will decrease, output gain will be increases, and output voltage will be increases, and output current will be increases. Therefore the amplifier will be increases. More and more gain will be produced. Bandwidth increase. In the same way, input resistance is increase and output resistance will decrease, then bandwidth will be increases. Nonlinear direction decreases and frequency direction decreases. If frequency direction is decreases, then we length of the frequencies and bandwidth will be increases. Sensitivity will be decreases. Gain is stability. The gain will be stability is the main factor of the negative feedback. It is a very useful thing. The main disadvantage of negative feedback is decreases in overall gain. The gain and feedback factor in an amplifier are after function of frequencies. So the feedback maybe leads to positive feedback. Then a main disadvantage of negative feedback is decrease in overall gain. The gain and feedback factor in an amplifier are after function of frequency, so the feedback is maybe lead to positive feedback. What is a desensitivity factor? That is, desensitivity factor is defined as the factor with which the feedback distinguishes the gain. It is also called a return difference. Desensitivity factor is that is equal DAFB by AFB divided by DA by A, that is equal A divided by 1 divided by 1 plus A into beta, where AFB is gain with feedback, where A is without feedback, and B is the feedback factor, where B is the feedback factor. What is the loop gain in amplifiers? What is the loop gain in amplifiers? Loop gain in amplifier is defined as the gain of feedback path from output to input. It is the product of the loop gain and feedback factor is positive feedback amplifier. In negative feedback amplifier, it is the negative product of the loop gain and feedback factor. Once again, what is a loop gain in amplifier? Loop gain in amplifier is defined as the gain of feedback path from output to input. It is the product of the loop gain and feedback factor is positive feedback amplifier. In negative feedback amplifier, it is the negative product of the loop gain and feedback factor. Positive feedback is circuit diagrams will be there. We have take the amplifier. this is a output will connected to input positive negative terminal. There will be basic circuit of diagram of the positive feedback. There is a negative feedback, basically circuit diagram. There will be the output gain output will be connected into a input terminal, then input positive terminal will connected into grounded, will connected will be grounded, and therefore uh, output voltage is equal to input voltages. This is the negative feedback, negative feedback basic circuit diagram. Next, input and output is feedback factor. Then output then will be connected to input negative. That is the uh, feedback of negative feedback of the operation amplifier. The basic circuit is given. Their positive terminal, their output terminal will connected to negative terminal. Therefore, the feedback will become, the gain will be come to input. There is called is the feedback mechanism. What is the effect of negative feedback on voltage gain, bandwidth, noise, non-linear direction, Ri, Ro of the voltage amplifier? Once again, what is the effect of negative feedback on voltage gain, bandwidth, noise, non-linear directions, Ri, Ro of a voltage amplifier? An amplifier means, amplifier is a low input current is given, then will be high output current will be given. This is the amplification process. The voltage gain, bandwidth, noise, non-linear direction, input resistance, output resistance, or voltage gain with feedback, that is equal voltage gain without feedback into desensitivity factor. Since desensitivity factor is less than 1 in negative feedback, hence voltage gain without feedback is less than gain without feedback. Gain without feedback. Bandwidth with feedback, that is equal bandwidth without feedback divided by desensitivity factor. Since desensitivity factor is less than 1 in negative feedback, hence bandwidth without feedback greater than bandwidth without feedback. Noise with the feedback, that is equal noise without feedback into desensitivity factor. Since desensitivity factor is less than 1 in negative feedback, hence noise without the feedback greater than noise without feedback. This is the factor is involved into negative and positive feedbacks. Non-linear distractions with feedback is equal nonlinear distraction without feedback into desensitivity factor. Since desensitivity factor is less than 1 in negative feedback, hence nonlinear distraction without feedback greater than nonlinear distraction without feedback. No linear distraction with feedback is equal to nonlinear distraction without feedback into desensitivity factor. Since desensitivity factor is less than 1 in negative feedback, hence nonlinear distraction without feedback greater than nonlinear distraction without feedback. Input resistance with feedback. Input resistance with feedback, that is equal to input resistance without feedback divided by desensitivity factor. Since desensitivity factor is less than 1 is negative feedback, hence input resistance without feedback greater than input resistance without feedback. Output resistance with feedback, that is equal to output resistance without feedback into desensitivity factor. Since desensitivity factor less than 1 in negative feedback, hence output resistance without feedback greater than output resistance without feedback. What are the differences? Types of feedback is topologicals. There are four different types of feedbacks topologies based on the types of output signal and feedback signal, voltages or current signals. Voltage feedback is taken in series with the load, or current feedback take the short with the load of. There are voltage series. Voltage series. Output signal is voltage signal. Feedback signal is voltage signal, also called series feedback. It is employed in voltage amplifier. Employed with voltage amplifier. Voltage series amplifier is called, also called is series amplifier. Series amplifier. Output signal is voltage signal, comma, feedback signal is voltage signal, also called as series signals feedback. It is employed in voltage amplifier. Voltage amplifier. Current series. Current series, also called shunt series. Current series feedback is output signal is current signal, feedback signal is voltage signal, also called as shunt series feedback. It is employed in transconductance amplifier. Is employed in transconducted amplifier. Current series. Output signal is current signal, feedback signal is voltage signals, also called as shunt series feedback. It is employed in transconductor amplifier, transconductor amplifier. Next, third one is current shunt series. Current shunt feedback. Output signal is current signal. Feedback signal is current signal, also called as shunt feedback. It is employed in current amplifier signal. Current amplifier. Current amplifier. Output signals is current signal feedback. Current signal feedback. Output signal is current signal. Feedback signal is current signal, also called as shunt feedback. It is employed in current amplifications. Then fourth one is the last one, that is voltage shunt. Output signal is voltage signal and feedback signal is current signal. Shunt feedback. It is employed in current amplifier. It is employed in current amplifier. Once again, voltage shunt. Voltage signal is output signal. Feedback signal is current signal, also called as shunt feedback. It is employed in current amplifier. Current amplifier. What is the effect of each feedback network topologizes on input and output resistance? Input and output resistance. What are the effective feedback? What is the effect of each feedback networks topologizes on input and output resistance? Feedback topologic parameter: voltage series, current shunt, voltage shunt. There are the four type of feedbacks, that is voltage series feedback and current series feedback and current shunt feedback and voltage shunt feedback. Input resistance factor will be four feedback, that is first of all, voltage series feedback input resistance will be increases, and current series input resistance will be increases, and current shunt input resistance will be decreases, and voltage shunt input resistance will be decreases. Then will be formulas of the feedback mechanism of the feedback factors. Formulas is input resistance formulas is RIF is equal to RI into 1 plus A into beta, and current series resistance input resistance, that is RIF is equal to RI A plus 1 plus A into beta. Next, current shunt resistance input resistance is RIF is equal to RI divided by 1 plus A into beta. Voltage shunt input resistance is RIF is equal to RI into 1 plus A into beta. Next, output resistance factor will be the feedback systems, that voltage series feedback and current series feedback and current shunt feedback and also voltage shunt feedback. Voltage series feedback output resistance will be decreases. Current series output resistance is increases. Current shunt feedback mechanisms output resistance will be increases. Voltage shunt feedback mechanism output resistance is decreases. Therefore output resistance of the feedbacks mechanisms, that is formulation is ROF is equal RO divided by 1 plus A into beta, and current series output resistance is ROF is equal RO into 1 plus A into beta. Current shunt output resistance is ROF is equal to RO into 1 plus A into beta, and voltage shunt resistance output resistance ROF is equal ROF and is equal to RO divided by 1 plus A into beta. There is four types of resistance will be factors of input resistance, output resistance, and formula of input resistance, formula of output resistance will be given. This is the chapter of the feedback mechanism. Then is the output feedback and positive feedback and negative feedback.